All right, so let's figure out what points give us zeros and undefined solutions. So if I start with the numerator here, I got x can be equal to 0 or -6. So if I put 0 or -6, then I'll get 0 in the numerator. The undefined points then would be a +7. That gives me a 0 down here or a -3. All right, so that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regions I have to explore. Let's start down here at the bottom let's pick -10 for this one. If that's -10, then this is going to be a negative times a negative. So this is the positive in the numerator. This is going to be a negative and a negative. So a positive in the denominator gives you a positive answer. All right, we're going to just kind of repeat this process for each region. So now if I look at this one, let's do -5. That's in that range. This is going to be a negative times a positive. So this is a negative on the top. This is going to be a negative and a negative. So a positive on the bottom. Negative divided by a positive is a negative. Let's look at our next region here. So I'm picking a point in between here. I'll pick -1. This is -1, so it's a negative number. -1 plus 6 is 5. That's a positive number. A negative times a positive is a positive. And then this is going to be a negative times minus a negative. That's -8. So negative. -1 plus 3 is a positive. A negative times a positive is a negative. So I have a positive divided by a negative. That is a negative. And then let's pick 1. So I don't really care what the numbers are. I just care if they're positive or negative. If you want to do the actual numbers, you can. But that's a +1 and a +7. That's positive. 1 minus 7 is a negative number. 1 plus 3 is a positive number. And negative times a positive is a negative, and a positive divided by a negative is a negative. So not many positives yet. Let's see if our last one works out for us. I think it's going to. If I pick something like 10 now, 10 is positive. 10 plus 6 is 16. That's positive. Positive times positive is positive. 10 minus 7 is positive. 10 plus 3 is positive. Positive times positive is positive. Positive divided by positive is positive. So now I have two regions that are positive. I have negative infinity up to -6, and it can equal -6 because the numerator can be 0. That's fine. Union 7, which it cannot equal 7. So open parentheses all the way to positive infinity. So that would be our region there.